Two runners will start the Halo Stables yard off on Friday, and in race 1 we will see Audacious make her local debut, and Fantasy Girl, well, she'll step back to girls only company.
Morning, Nadine. Yes, Audacious having a local debut here, and I think if she settles in nicely, she'll run a nice sort of race. Fantasy Girl back to the ladies, and never been far off. I thought she would have won by now, but she's knocking on the door.
She certainly is, and she has placed in both of her latest starts. In race 2, we'll see First Wish. Now, thank goodness for her, everything went to plan last time out. No stumbling, and she ran a good second.
Yeah, ran a good second. She's been crying for the distance, so we've stepped her up now to the 1600, and I think she's going to be a huge runner. I think she'll really enjoy it. She's been the type of filly that looks like she wants the ground.
In race 3, Catch Your Breath is one of two runners. My gosh, she was a scintillating winner last time out, where she swooped from the back of the field. She'll be joined by On the Guest List, who never disgraces herself.
Yeah, Catch Your Breath. Ran a nice race last time. It was on the poly with a short running. This time, there's a long running of 800 metres, so I think it will suit her a little bit better. And she's in fine form, took her race well, and still jumping out her skin, so I'm very happy with her. Then On the Guest List, been a little bit disappointing. I thought, she could have done a little bit better than she has, but knocking on the door, and she'll always be running on.
4 runners as we move on to race 4, and here we will start with 3 Rocks, and you've just got to feel that she needs some luck. She was caught out by the change of surface in her penultimate, and by the dip in the yard last time out, she's due for a big run. Miss Greenlight looked the horse to beat last time out, and it duly proved so. She won well. They'll be joined by Esther, who's better than her recent form, and Leaving Las Vegas.
Yeah, 3 Rocks. I think you just got to put a line through her last run. The yard was going through a little bit of a dip, as you say, and hopefully she'll bounce back to her usual self. Miss Greenlight, she got handicapped quite badly, and that's why I ran her back so quickly and for running that second, but in fine form and looking well, took her race really nicely. We've got Esther. Also, last 2 runs haven't been her best, but she's a big filly and she could bounce back quite easily. Leaving Las Vegas, she really needs to improve. She hasn't done much since coming to the Eastern Cape, and she's a filly that will be heading to stud, so hopefully she can just run a better race here.
3 runners in race 5. Siberian Steel, well, he's holding steady form. Below Deck, well, she showed good improvement last time out, having her second local start. And on the road again, he's always about the action.
Yeah, Siberian Steel, I think, is holding steady form. I agree with you, and I think he'll enjoy it back to the 1200, so I think he's a big runner. Below Deck ran a cracking race last time. She is against the boys, but she has been for her 2 local starts here, and I think she'll run a cracker again and expect more improvement. On the road again, he's an honest soldier, and, it's a small field, and he'll definitely be running on.
We move to race 6, Masked Vigilante. Well, he ran on well to a point last time out, and once again lines up here looking like he has an each-way shot. Thing Called Love will be making her local debut, and Holocene, he made his local debut last time out and ran on all the way home.
Yeah, Masked Vigilante, I think was definitely unlucky 2 starts back, and his last start maybe came a bit soon, but it was literally a week later, but not too far off them. Also still running on the day. Thing Called Love, nice filly, shows a lot of pace at home, and I expect a good run from her on her work at home. Holocene ran a cracker, stepped up to 1200 now, a little bit further, and I think if he runs a similar sort of race, he could be in the firing line. I think all 3 horses really, if it goes well, could be in the money.
Interesting runners for the yard in race 6. Now race 7 is the Champion Juvenile Cup, and here the 2-year-olds will be racing over 1400 metres. The yard has the 2 runners here, and we're going to start with My Best Shot. Now he was a really, really impressive winner in handicap company last time out. He'll be joined by Walt Whitman, who was a good winner of his maiden last time out over a touch further.
Yeah, very competitive field, Nades, and I think it's going to be an interesting race. My Best Shot, a really nice horse, and he's a horse that you're going to follow as he gets older, and the further they go. He really won an impressive race last time, and if he can repeat that sort of run, well, we could be in for a shot. But he's a big, progressive type of horse, and I think he's definitely a horse to follow as he gets older. Walt Whitman, well, he won convincingly, and taking on lots weaker company, but worth having a chance.
And finally, the yard will close in race 8 with 3 runners. Joining us in shot here, Dubai Hills. Now he's down in class, he's up in trip. He looks to be a very interesting runner. No Place Like Home ran a cracking race last time out, and you can understand why stable elect jockey Richard Free has elected to stick with him. And Legal Thriller was expected to need his last, and Ellen perhaps might still need this one as well.
Yeah, well, we'll start at the back with Legal Thriller. I agree with you. He's most probably still need the run and see how he goes. No Place Like Home. Still drawn a little bit on the outside there, but finished the race like a real storming trooper coming through. A couple of more strides and I think he would have got up on the day. But 100% Dubai Hills here in the background. Ran a cracking race last time against a lot stronger, and if he repeats that sort of run, well, maybe there's going to be a tussle in the finish with one or two others.
The yard have got a strong hand in the last of the day.